Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Cruyff. And they've got rid. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Mbappe.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Bellingham. And here's Nedved. Rummenigge.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
No, that's been intercepted.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. He's got full. He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
And he's managed to get rid.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
And it's Cruyff.
Portugal still without a single shot on target.
And the counter is on. Mateus. That is lovely. Passes short and sharp.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
And that's gone loose. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He rises! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pull it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Maldini. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. He might be in here! Can he put it away? Maldini is there to clear. Pull it. Mateus. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. Nedved plays it short. There's the header! That's a half-decent try. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Bellingham, and there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pull it! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Shandong Taishan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Shandong Taishan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Mateus. Vieira. Rummenigge. Out to the right. That's Thuram. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hullet.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23. Número 15. Número 9.
Yeah.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Número 21.
Bellingham.
Número 20.
That is a great ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Shot a goal! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nesta cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's a chance. And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Número 4. Vieira. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 3.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Just 5 minutes left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. That is good alertness. Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Vamos ter 3 minutos.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Gets his pass away. Seedorf looking to run onto it. Tomiyasu. Yaya Toure. Great ball, and he's in here. Tomiyasu can get it clear. And here's Owen. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's straight offside. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Araujo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Shandong Taishan looking to pass their way through. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira attempts a clearance, and it's Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. And here's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Still goalless at the moment. Cruyff. De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's in, surely! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Shandong Taishan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, they can break here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vieira. Mbappe. Hullet. Real chance! Goal! Portugal!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho, well seen, saw that coming. And here's Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's been flattened there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ronaldinho, looking for options for movement. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cruyff. And Mateus. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cleared away. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Bullet. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead.
That will annoy the manager.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. And it's Vieira. And the shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Time and again they are repelled. Hullet.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, nice touch. Thuram. Cruyff. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 23. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hullet. Couldn't squeeze it through. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Cruyff. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. Nice control. Neymar. And it's Neymar. To Maldini. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Cruyff! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that's it. That was always inevitable. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Portugal finding their passes. He's got the shot away! And that has faded wide.
Portugal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well-measured ball. He is just caressing the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Bale. And the flag has... It's Bale! Oh, denied at the last.
Shandong Taishan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. McTominay. Owen. In with the challenge. Nedved. Dink through. Rummenigge. Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. Cannavaro. And it's Owen. Nedved. Oh, sweet feet. Nedved! Keeper always had the measure of that. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He gets big! That has been knocked clear. Rummenigge. Now it's... And the finish! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Gullit, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Caught offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rummenigge driving on and making good progress. Rummenigge! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Saliba deals with that comfortably. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Cruyff has a look and plays it forward. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Has a goal! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
So, a breakthrough already. Shapes to shoot!
Tomiyasu can get it clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff. That's good play. He's got space in the area. And here's Dembele.
Gullit gets flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Gullit. Threads one in. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Ronaldinho. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Just eases him off the ball. Maldini. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of...
And Gullit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Looking for options, for movement. Oh, look at the decent hit! Nedved. It's Bellingham, and it's Ronaldinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found a way through. That is lovely. Cruyff. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Shandong Taishan go two up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should...
He's had a hit! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. Mateus. Nice, he's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And here's Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Cruyff. Added time. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gullit. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Here we go again then. Portugal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Thuram. Now that's well seen too. No way through. Rummenigge. Real chance! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Nedved. Floated up and over. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It is a corner. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Araujo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rummenigge. Nedved. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Portugal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
70,987.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. Vieira. Quality ball. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Dembele. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. And here's Bellingham. Cruyff. Climbs up big. No mistake. And the lead is extended still further. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
14,
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
17,
Nedved.
Number 21,
nice touch.
Johan
She
Cruyff.
changes him with that
Number
pass.
6,
That's good running with the ball.
coming on the field. Number 18, Owen.
He is
Number
just caressing the
23,
ball.
Bale. Number 11,
Bale.
McTominay.
Portugal
Number
perhaps
19,
contemplating their next change here.
Nedved. Number 20, Neymar. Substitution.
Cruyff. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bellingham, and here's Bellingham. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here.
Look at the space here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot a goal!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Shandong Taishan have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Owen.
He has found a way through.
Now it's McTominay.
He's got away. Can he finish? It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's become a case of men against boys.
There will be 3 minutes
Bale.
added time.
Can he spark a counter here?
That is a great pick out.
De Jong puts his foot on the gas. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that will be it. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.